I've been going over my movie collection over and over, just kind of carefully picking out movies that were one-time watches, or I think there was a couple duplicates, or ones that ended up watching on Tubi or wherever, and decided, yeah, I'm not going to keep this copy. Just decided to go through the collection again, just weed out anything I don't really need, or some that were upgraded from Blu-ray to 4K. But yeah, we'll go through them here and see what all's in the pile. I'm either going to take these to the record exchange, or I can't remember the name of the other place. It's in Meridian. Maybe stop there first to see what they offer, and if they don't offer enough, then just continue on down to Boise to go to the record exchange. But we'll go through the movies here. Okay, I looked up the name online. It's called Half Price Books. So maybe I'll stop there first and to see what they offer. Go through everything. This one here ended up with 2 copies. It's a movie I backed on Indiegogo. It was one that took forever for the perks to arrive. Talking years. And that would, they on the Indiegogo or emails would say, your items have shipped, and weeks go by, months go by, a year goes by. It's like, yeah, I didn't receive jack crap, so kept contacting them, and finally they sent everything out and received 2 copies. This one, and then the other one is autographed. And then I received a machete that was autographed, and a hockey mask that was autographed. But I figured I'd put this in the pile because I don't need 2 copies. Wasn't too overly impressed with it, so I probably need to watch it again. But it's a fan film, so it's not going to be anything overly amazing. Let's put that in the pile. This one here, it was a pre-order through TerraVision. I guess it sold out fairly quickly. But yeah, I don't know, I was watching quite a few reviews, and these are all, shot on video. So, yeah, I was reading reviews, and they don't sound all that great. And I'm thinking, well, it's probably going to be something I'm going to regret if I hold on to it. And I didn't want to open it and watch them because, that decreases the value. So yeah, I was doing some serious thinking about it. I was like, yeah, these aren't gonna be any good. They're gonna be crap. So that's going. This one here got really cheap off of eBay. It was really lame and boring. This one here, saw at the theater. It was a one-time watch, so I was like, yeah, why hold on to it? Crap. Watch this twice. Will I ever watch it again? No. This one, I recently upgraded to the Scream Factory 4K, so I have the Scream Factory 4K Steelbook that I got for like $15 right before Scream Factory quit taking orders. They used to have their website where you could place orders. Now everything's through Grub. It's a place like, I heard some people call it Grub, heard some people call it Groove. I call it Grove. You have to get everything through their website now. But yeah, upgraded that because it was pretty reasonably priced. I had all the movies, Insidious, Insidious 2, Insidious 3, The Last Key, and whatever what was the other movie that came out, was it last year? I had all of them on Blu-ray, and then I got rid of them all except for part 1 and part 2. Then I ended up buying the 4-disc set that has, Insidious, Insidious 2, Insidious 3, and The Last Key all inside, just mainly to save space. So I'll put, these are going in the pile. This one, yeah, I had it last time when Vinegar Syndrome first, when their partner label, yeah, Dark Star, when they released it, I purchased it, and then I ended up taking it to the record exchange. Well, this one's still factory sealed, and because I saw this at the theater when it came out originally, and I'd forgotten about it, and I did watch it on, was it Tubi? I don't remember. It was somewhere on. It was either Tubi or I don't think it was HBO Max. I don't recall, but I was like, yeah, it's still not good. So I kind of like the artwork, but it's much better than the movie itself. This one I already have on Blu-ray from Scream Factory with the slipcover. I won this, I got this free. I won it through from Scream Factory, Shout Factory on Facebook. They were doing that deal where not every Friday, but like every other Friday or every few Fridays, they would, we found this in the back room and blah blah blah, and they were giving movies away. So I got that. It's going on the pile because I already have it. I have the first Jack Frost movie, and this one, it's dropped it there. It's not good. I tried multiple times to watch it, and it's just so boring. I was like, yeah, I do need to get rid of this. And this one I was excited for. No, I opened this, okay. From Arrow Video. But I tried multiple times to watch this, like 3 or 4 different times. I just was constantly fast forwarding just because it was so boring. This one I did have previously from when Scream Factory, is it DeGasser Video? Yeah. When they originally released it, and I never opened it, and I took it to the record exchange and got rid of it. But then I started, like, more recently, like, oh, that looks like kind of fun. Why did I get rid of it? But this is still factory sealed because I did find this online somewhere, and it was just overly boring. I was like, yeah, I can't get into it. And this one, I already have the Night of the Living Dead 4K Steelbook. This is one that I received. I don't remember where I pre-ordered it. If it was, gosh, I can't remember. I pre-ordered it somewhere, and it arrived in one of the discs. I think it was the Blu-ray, has like a few little scratches on it. It's like, well, I'll just see if they'll take this. And then somehow, I don't recall how, but I got another. Okay, now I remember. I think I pre-ordered, or not pre-ordered, ordered another copy because the first one was scratched. I ordered it from, gosh, I don't remember the name of the website. It was like the only one that had any copies available. And I received it, but one of the discs was scratched again. I think the 4K disc was scratched. something like that. So I contacted them and they sent a replacement, but I think I got, yeah, I'm kind of confusing myself. I got like 2 copies somehow. So the one that's in good condition I'm holding on to, and this is sealed. So I just put that in the pile. I was like, oh, do I need 2 copies? No. And this is the Umbrella Blu-ray that I got quite a long time ago. It's like, well, I don't need that because now I have the 4K Steelbook. Yeah, I'm a little fuzzy on how I got 2 or 3 Steelbooks, you know, because the one I'm keeping, and then the one that had the scratch disc, and then the one that's sealed. Somehow I got 2 Steelbook copies. I'm confused. This one I originally had when Vinegar Syndrome released it. I think that copy was factory sealed, and I took it to the record exchange. This one's factory sealed because I tried to rewatch it again on Tubi, and it's just, yeah, I don't know what I was thinking. It's boring. It's not good. This one's the Spanish Blu-ray for Fright Night 2, Part 2. And I figured, well, I'll get rid of this because Michael Felsher from Red Shirt Pictures, sorry, it's late at night. Red Shirt Pictures is going to release Fright Night 2 on 4K, so like, yeah, I might as well get rid of it while I can. Plus, I have a bootleg that has Fright Night and Fright Night 2. So if I feel like watching Fright Night 2, it's pretty good quality. I can just watch on that. In the meantime, this one, yes, I had previously from Vinegar Syndrome when they released it. It was factory sealed. I, took it to the record exchange. Ended up getting it again, really cheap. This is factory sealed, has the slipcover and everything. But yeah, I tried to rewatch it again online. I was like, I better make damn sure I actually want to keep this before I open it up. And it's like, yeah, I couldn't get through it. I kept fast forwarding. It's like, why did I do it again? This one I purchased from Vinegar Syndrome when they released it. Their Degausser video line. This is still factory sealed. I've tried multiple times to watch this, and it's just so god-awful bad. It's like, yeah, I was just constantly fast forwarding, and then I tried that a couple days later to watch it again. I was like, yeah, I can't get through it. This one's still factory sealed. Yes, I had this one before, and I got another copy, and I watched online again, and it's like, I don't know, couldn't get into it. This one I've never seen. I had the first one, Criminally Insane. But this one, from what I've heard, this is still factory sealed. From what I heard, this is like Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, where, in that movie, most of it's like scenes from the first movie. This one's shot on video. And I've just read reviews. I didn't know at the time when I ordered it, but I read reviews recently. It's pretty crappy. Sleepaway Camp 3. I have the recent Scream Factory 4K, so I don't need the Blu-ray. Sleepaway Camp 2. I have the Scream Factory 4K, so I don't need the Blu-ray. And then last year, when they released these, I ordered all 3 variants from different places, and I finally picked the one I wanted. So these are the ones I don't want. It's like, well, I can get some money, a little bit of money out of those. I don't know how much, but there's the other one. This one, I ended up getting the 4K from Kino Lorber. It's better quality. It's like, well, I don't need that then. And then this one, was it last year? I'm pretty sure. Got the 4K Steelbook, but then most recently, the pre-order came up for the Nightmare on Elm Street 7 film collection. They're all on 4K, so I was like, well, I don't need this then. This is 4K also, right? I think, yeah. And this is the one I got quite a long time ago. Well, I don't need that. I don't need this because I have the 4K set, so. This I upgraded to what was, the Jaws 50th anniversary 4K steelbook most recently. So I was like, yeah, I don't need two 4Ks. This I purchased this year from Vinegar Syndrome. It's still factory sealed. I found it online somewhere and it was overly boring, so yeah, I just get my money. I get some money out of it. This one, Scream Factory, was it last, I'm trying to think when this was from. I don't recall if this was from, I got the Vinegar Syndrome 4K, and it seems like, I don't recall for sure if it was the Vinegar Syndrome Black Friday sale last November or when it came up, but it was like two mystery titles, I think. This was one of them, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I don't need this one. And this one I ordered an accident. I was thinking it was the one with Klaus Kinski, so I was like, yeah, I'm not going to hold on to that. This I got from the Scream Factory website. What was it? When did this come out? A couple years ago? Like a year ago, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe? I don't recall. I don't know why I ordered it because it's really lame. I had this before, I think. I'm pretty positive. I think last year when Vinegar Syndrome had it come up on their website. And then I got rid of it, and then I purchased it again. Pretty cheap though, I think it was on sale. But then this is still factory sealed. I watched it on, is it Tubi? I think. And it was pretty boring. I mean, neither one is very long. I think they're both like, I don't know, like 50 or 60 minutes long. They're not very long. And I didn't learn anything that I didn't already know, so. This one I saw at the theater. It's like more like a one-time watch. This one I saw at the drive-in theater when it came out, and this just a one-time watch. This one I upgraded to the is it Arrow Video? I could have sworn it was 4K, but I think it's actually just Blu-ray, but it has a 2K scan, I think. Or maybe it's a 4K scan, I don't recall. I upgraded to the, is it Kino Lorber, I think? Had the 4K come out last year, so I don't need that. I upgraded to the, I don't recall, is it Arrow Video, I think? 4K Deep Blue Sea, and then the Arrow Video 4K of Long Kiss Goodnight. So I don't need this set. Saw this at the theater. It was okay, but it's more like a one-time watch, so I don't need it. Upgraded to the 4K. Did I get it at Walmart, I think? It's a 4K Steelbook, if I recall. Yeah, it's been a while. Upgraded to the Vinegar Syndrome 4K, so I don't need that. I don't need this set. I barely remember that. That one's okay. Not bad. But I upgraded to the Shout Factory, Scream Factory 4K, so I don't need this. I barely remember this, but is it something I'm going to watch again? No. Ended up getting the Arrow Video, I think, 4K. Scream Factory or Shout Factory 4K. I have that on Blu-ray, so I don't need that. I hadn't seen this since I watched it on VHS when it first came, when it was available at the video store. Watched it again, and it's, yeah, not good. Got the Vinegar Syndrome 4K. Was it earlier this year, I think? And the 4K is really good, so I don't need the Paramount Blu-ray. Okay, this is the Scream Factory Blu-ray that I got on eBay earlier this year, but I ended up upgrading to the Arrow Video 4K. And this is the original one I had, the Warner Brothers Blu-ray. So, I went from this, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll upgrade to the Scream Factory Blu-ray. But then, get rid of both of them because I'm going to upgrade to the Arrow Video 4K. This here, I've had for a long time. Weird Science DVD set. And I'm not 100% sure. I've read conflicting things online. Because this was from Via Vision. But I think it's region locked. Because I looked up took a picture of the barcode and looked it up. And it was saying region locked, but then I was reading something else, somewhere else online that said, oh, it's region free. Or, it'll play in the United States. Because it says NTSC. But, yeah, I was reading conflicting things, so I don't know. Plastic has started to come apart due to age. Let's see here. Okay. This one I could never get into after the Fox. I don't know. This is the one of the Blu-rays, or two of the Blu-rays has little scratches on it. And I got a replacement set. Never could really get into this. This is more for kids. I hadn't seen it. I had never seen it, and I, purchased it through from Severn Films. But I just recently watched it, and it's like, yeah, I can get into it. Same with this. I remember this from years and years ago. I hadn't seen it since, and it's like too much of a kid film. I couldn't, get into it. This I had before. I think it was last year. Purchased it again. Like the other copy, this is factory sealed. I tried again to watch it online and just still couldn't get into it. Dirty Work. I upgraded to the Vinegar Syndrome 4K. Yes, I had this before. Last year. Record Exchange received it. That's where I took it. This is still factory sealed. I tried again. I think it was on YouTube, or I think it's YouTube. Just, I don't know. Kind of getting tired of some of the shot on video movies. This is still factory sealed. I saw this at the theater. I thought I'd get rid of it because I'm hoping someday they'll release all the movies on Blu-ray. Because they have part 1 and 2 on DVD. And from what I recall, that they've never been released to Blu-ray. This one I got from Shout Factory when it was released. But I never watched it until recently, and it's got some funny parts, but I don't know, just I found myself fast forwarding a lot. It's kind of stupid. It's supposed to be stupid, but it's like so stupid it's stupid. This one I got from was this Vinegar Syndrome or one of their partner labels? And I got from their website, Vinegar Syndrome website. I think it's one of their partner labels. Yeah, I tried multiple times to watch it on Tubi. I think it was on Tubi. Still sealed. Yeah, I don't know. It was kind of boring. I've had this for years. I don't know. I think I watched bits and pieces on YouTube or something like that. I was like, meh. This is still sealed. I have the, I now have the, who put it out? Vestron? It has like all four, there are 4 movies, I think. It has all the movies. And then this one, I finally upgraded to the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. I like this anthology. Pretty good. I have it's an Aero Video 4K. I have the Blu-ray. I don't have either these two yet on Blu-ray, but I think I'll get rid of that. I have the 4K Steelbook. I have a bootleg Blu-ray. I have the Kino Lorber Blu-ray. This was definitely a one-time watch. This is it's not factory sealed. I looked it up on eBay. I thought I saw one that was open like this. Wasn't factory sealed. And it sold for like over $100. It was like $100 and some dollars. I forget exactly how much. It was over $100. But I finally got around to watching it. It's like I couldn't not get into it. I have the Aero Video Blu-ray. And then I had the Steelbook. I think it's a Blu-ray Steelbook. That one I don't really care about. That one I don't really care about. That one's not bad. Maybe I don't know. It's more like a one-time watch. That one I barely remember. Upgraded to the Criterion Blu-ray, or no, 4K. Tried to watch multiple times, could not get into it. Purchased this last time. I think it had the slipcover. Kind of liked it, but I tried again to watch it online somewhere, and I don't know. It's more of a one-time watch, really. This has been sealed for years and years. Watched it on HBO Max. It's definitely a one-time watch. This is still factory sealed, but I rented this years ago. It's more of a one-time watch. I saw this once. It's not great. It drags a lot. It's too slow. It's too Americanized. It's just, I don't know, it's not good. I upgraded to the Scream Factory, 4K. Yes, I had this last year. This was on sale pretty cheap. But I watched it again online. Yeah, still factory sealed. Watched it again online. I was like, yeah, why did I buy this? I'm not gonna watch it. Upgraded to the Vinegar Syndrome 4K. Upgraded to the Vinegar Syndrome 4K. One-time watch. I barely remembered this from years ago when I saw it at the theater. Got this from Shout Factory, watched it, but it's okay, but will I ever watch it again? No. This was a blind buy from Vinegar Syndrome. I got it pretty cheap. Still factory sealed, but I saw bits and pieces of it online. It's not what I thought it was going to be. Still factory sealed. I found this, I don't know if it was HBO Max or it was one of the movie channels, I think. Pretty boring. So I was like, yeah, I'm not going to watch this. Why keep it? I'm not going to ever watch it again after I already watched it online. So I counted them all. 68 Blu-rays, 68 Blu-rays, 10 4Ks, and 8 DVDs. So total of 86. between, you know, Blu-rays, 4Ks, DVDs, you know, documentaries, action, horror, comedy, drama, science fiction, thriller, TV shows, you know. So, probably go to that place in Meridian first and see what they offer. And if it's not halfway decent, then I'll go to the record exchange. But I'll let you know what I get for everything. Okay, well, I was just going through and making sure I had everything, and then I found a few more movies. So there's this one, The Bees. Yeah, I had purchased this one previously, and I took it to the record exchange, and I ended up purchasing it again. I got it really cheap during one of the Vinegar Syndrome sales. But I recently, this is still factory sealed, I recently rewatched it on Tubi, because I had a funny feeling I would change my mind again, and yeah. It's kind of entertaining, but I mean, it is pretty awful. This one I had never seen, but this is still factory sealed. I got this really cheap. House of the Dead, aka Alien Zone. It was on YouTube. It's an anthology. But yeah, I just could not get into it at all. I mean, it was, to me, it seemed severely boring. So, and the next one, I have one copy of this already in the box, and this is the one that's factory sealed that I was going to hold on to, but I tried to rewatch the first two movies again, Vice Academy 1 through 6. So yeah, this is going in the box. And a couple here. Homegrown Horrors Volume 1. This is still factory sealed. I tried to watch Beyond Dream's Door. I was very bored by it. Winter Beast, I couldn't even get through like 2 seconds of it. Fatal Exam, yeah, that was boring and overly long. I thought I would enjoy at least two of them, but yeah. I still have the Volume 2, mainly because I don't know why, but I enjoy the, what's it called, Moonstalker. I mean, it's god-awful, but I get enjoyment out of it. This one I had previously, and I took to the record exchange and sold. This is still factory sealed. I tried to rewatch it again online, and yeah, I don't know what the hell I was thinking rebuying it. And this one I purchased, was it a year before last when they had this through Vinegar Syndrome? It's still factory sealed. I remember kind of enjoying Virgin High. There's two movies, Virgin High and then Hot Under the Collar. But I rewatched Virgin High on, I think it was Tubi. And yeah, I just could not get into it. I don't know. I don't know. It was overly, kind of boring, a little too long, and just not as funny as I was thinking. So yeah, that's one in the box. And this was part of the, I was going to originally hold on to it, the Vinegar Syndrome, what was it, April Fool's Day, came with this Frisbee here. It has Good Girls Don't and the stupid Baywatch Forbidden parody. This one isn't too bad, but it's really a one-time watch. You know, I watched it on Tubi. It's okay. I mean, it's decent enough. I mean, it's not, it's a lot of god-awful acting, but it's not too bad. Definitely better than Vice Academy. And this one's still factory sealed. I watched it twice on Tubi. First time I enjoyed it. With the second viewing, I was like, yeah, this really is a one-time watch. And the last one here, Night Visitor. I got this through Amazon, I don't recall. Watched bits and pieces of it. I was fast forwarding a lot. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's just a lame rip-off of Fright Night. And then this Frisbee that came with the Good Girls Don't and that Baywatch ripoff. So like, yeah, it's got that thing on the back where you can put a disc. It's like, yeah, well, this came with it, so I'm going to take that to Record Exchange too. So, and that should be it, unless for some reason I find something else right before I head off to Boise. Almost forgot to go over the total of everything that I'm taking. I was at 68 Blu-rays, now I'm at 77 Blu-rays. It's still 10 4Ks, still 8 DVDs, so it goes from a total of 86 altogether to 95. Just a quick video. I took all those movies Saturday. I was originally going to go to the Record Exchange, but I just didn't feel like driving all the way downtown Boise. So I went to that half-price books in Meridian. I know I could have probably gotten a little more money out of the Record Exchange. But, you know, I don't know, I just didn't feel like going all the way downtown. Sometimes it's a pain to find a parking space at the Record Exchange. But yeah, being a Saturday too, you know, it just tends to get a little crowded down there. So I figured, yeah, just go to this half price books. It was reasonable. They offered $3.50. I know some people probably say, well, you could have gotten a hell of a lot more money than that, but I don't know. Just and you technically you could get more money like on eBay maybe, but then you lose money with the shipping and eBay taking their percentage and all that crap. So in the long run you don't really make a whole lot, and then plus, you know, things will be listed for a very long time most of the time. Like a lot of the, you know, the Blu-rays that they have that are like, you know, just releases you find pretty much anywhere, just like the run-of-the-mill releases, those would be on eBay forever. The ones that probably would have sold would have been like the two Trick or Treat sets that I had with the two different cover arts on them, and like the maybe that Sexy Beast Blu-ray, because it looked like that one's been long out of print, and some other ones, some of the Vinegar Syndrome ones, not all of them, but in the long run usually you end up losing quite a bit of money because of the, you know, the shipping again. And usually, unless if you don't offer free shipping, people usually don't want to purchase a movie. I've noticed when I sold things in the past, not movies, but like ghost hunting equipment, things like that, they sell much faster if you offer free shipping. And when I would do that, you know, I'd always do the free shipping, you know, which I try to figure into the price of the item, but then I would always did insurance and signature confirmation, because you always want to make sure that you have proof that they actually received the item. So yeah, it's a hassle, and then having to box everything up and worry if it's something that's going to get lost in the mail, or if the person is going to lie and say, oh, I didn't receive it, or it arrived damaged when it didn't. So, just a big hassle selling on eBay. Facebook Marketplace is a joke, and Craigslist, who even looks on there anymore? So yeah, I was going through the collection again. I was looking at some other Vinegar Syndrome titles and some other Scream Factory, Shout Factory, thinking I'd kind of like to get rid of some more, maybe like 30 or 40 more movies, just to, so it's not quite so crowded. But then a lot of them are ones that I like because they're, I mean, mainly the Vinegar Syndrome, they're ones that are cheesy, that I do get enjoyment out of them, but I'm trying to, you know, decide, oh, yeah, this is cheesy and I got enjoyment out of it, but am I going to watch it again? How many more times am I going to watch it? I go through my head over and over, okay, I'm like leaning towards, okay, I'm going to get rid of this. Oh, wait a minute. So it's like a constant deal. I went through the collection, and like the ones I'm thinking about, you know, I tilt it up, so it's like when I glance over, okay, I'm thinking about getting rid of this one, and then I ones that are still factory sealed, I'm looking like on Tubi and other places like, okay, if I haven't seen this one, I'm gonna watch it on here and see if it's one that I will ever watch again, or if I enjoy it. Or yeah, after I got rid of quite a few, it felt kind of good to get rid of even more. But then sometimes you have regrets, or at least I do, like, oh, why did I get rid of that? But yeah, it's always something. But yeah, 350 is a decent offer. Probably could have gotten maybe 400 from Record Exchange, so not a whole lot more. But and some people say, well, you could have gotten, you know, a boatload of money, or, but you know, like if you get like something like I'm trying to think, like the Trick or Treat, the 2 releases that I had in the pile, you can probably get decent money, but I mean, no place is going to pay you what it's worth. I mean, they have to make a profit, so. And it seems like a lot of people think just because something's worth a certain amount that the store should pay you that amount. You know, it doesn't work that way. So yeah, they're never going to give you what it's worth, because they have to make a profit, and usually they try to knock it down a little bit lower. I mean, but yeah, I keep going through the collection like, I think so far I had figured up maybe 25, 30 Blu-rays and 4K's that I could possibly get rid of, but I haven't decided. So if I decide, I'll film another video, but that's it for now.